July 3rd here today with Mobile Mailbox Money. I'm here with Sean Gibson. Sean, how's it going today?
It's going great. How you doing, Alden?
Absolutely happy to be here. Again, it is July 3rd. July 4th's coming up. Arizona's seeing a lot of movement back and forth in the market, and Sean's helped us tremendously over the past couple years. Sean, for the people that don't know you, just a quick quip about who you are and your role maybe with what we have to do.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm Sean Gibson with Mobile Homes, actually, Mobile Mailbox Money. And for the last 10 or 15 years, I've been buying, selling, fixing, and flipping homes across the nation, vast real estate knowledge. But recently, I've been coming to the fact that mobile homes is the way to go. So, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. We're both seeing the tremendous opportunity in low-cost housing.
Yes.
Sean's got tremendous background in wholesaling homes and all areas of real estate, single-family, selling to builders on pre-developed land and the things that come into complication on those types of deals. Sean, you've been in real estate for what? 15 years?
Yeah, about 15 years, yeah.
He's helped my father, who's my business partner, in tremendous amount of transactions. We're seeing a lot going on in the market, especially here in Arizona.
Oh, absolutely.
What are you seeing currently, and how is that potential and opportunity for an individual that's looking to make a savvy investment at the end of the day? It's pretty tough with high rates.
Yeah. So obviously the rates here have gone up so much in the last couple of years, plus home prices. I mean, I think the average home price in Maricopa County is like $425,000. I mean, for a lot of folks in Arizona, it's just unaffordable. So low cost housing, to me, it's the best option. And right now for investors and homeowners, it's really the only option.
Yeah, so obviously median incomes haven't kept up with
not at all
rental rates, as well as single family properties. We just came off of one of the lowest interest rate environments we've seen really in our lifetime. For an individual that is seeing that in the market, obviously a property that they were going to buy in cash flow on a 3% mortgage doesn't make sense anymore.
Not at all.
Especially because where pricing is and the lack of housing here in the case specific of Arizona, but also the Midwest markets, I think, have gotten a little bit more inflated, obviously, with the gain of equity we've seen across the country from the big three buying residential properties to hedge the market ultimately. So Sean's helping Mobile Mailbox Money and Win Mobile Homes as a liaison and chief educator.
Yes, absolutely.
In, buying and selling manufactured housing and originating notes for that exit strategy. Sean has agreed to come on board and help us roll out an education platform. So maybe touch just real quick on maybe what that looks like and the conversation that we've had candidly about why that's an opportunity and what maybe people can expect from an education program of that nature.
Yeah, absolutely. So I've been in real estate for the last 15 years. I bought so many different training programs. A lot of them are great, but our training program is going to be a little bit different. We're going to walk you step by step through low-cost housing, and it's tremendous value. I mean, right now is the perfect opportunity. If you're an investor, if you're a seasoned investor or a new investor, this is the great platform. Low-cost manufactured housing, to me, is really the way to go, and it's actually helping a lot of our homeowners out. I mean, most homeowners, again, just can't afford these high rent prices, and they also can't afford homes. So you can actually get people into these manufactured housing. So the education is going to be fantastic. It's going to be a step-by-step process on from A to Z, how to structure from buying, selling, creating a note. We're going to go through the whole thing for you. So I'm really excited to be here.
Yeah, it's definitely really not something that's seen super as far as an education and training program from A to Z, to how to successfully acquire your first mobile home and have an exit strategy of either selling for cash or originating a note. That's our strategy, right? We buy, remodel, resell, and originate a seller carry finance note for that exit strategy and the complications that may come with that. To be able to see in-depth processes to make a successful acquisition all the way to your exit is not really seen out on the market. So to go through all these different education platforms and things of that nature, I think manufactured housing is definitely a super special place in the market because of the lower acquisitions than traditional real estate investment strategies, the ease of transaction.
Absolutely.
And obviously, the scarcity in the marketplace of individuals that are actually executing successfully in the market. How many people do you know doing real estate investments and says they're in real estate?
Oh, yeah, hundreds of people.
There's everyone.
Everybody, yeah, exactly. Exactly. And it kind of touch on that. I mean, for the seasoned people out there, investors, the cost to entry, the mobile home market, manufactured home market is so low. If you're going to buy a single family home, you've got to get it 70% of the value. You've got to rehab it. First, you've got to find it.
Right.
That's the hard part, just finding some of these opportunities. In manufactured housing, there's a lot of opportunity out there. And I think it's if you're a seasoned or a newbie, it's a great place to start.
And really, it's kind of the golden nugget that
right.
giving away
too much.
For a fee, obviously.
Right, yes.
But we've created a pretty strong grip on the market of leased land manufactured housing here in the local market of Arizona. And to be giving away information like that, it's really coveted secrets of what's going on from the documents.
You're a nice guy, so you're a nice guy.
But we're happy to do it to create more value out in a needed market.
Absolutely.
Low-cost housing is in a state of emergency right now across the country, and the rates aren't going down anytime soon, I believe. They said at the beginning of this year, 2024, they were going to do 3 rate cuts.
Right.
And they've gone down and gone up and gone down and gone up. So really, who are we to believe and what are we seeing out in the market? We're seeing, obviously, the institutions are buying single-family properties to hedge the market, which creates a highly competitive marketplace for an investor.
Absolutely.
I mean, to go out and try and cash flow a single family property, whether it be in a strong market like here in Arizona or a little bit off market, to get a DSCR loan and take that leap of faith and a mitigated risk on an acquisition, you're still having to put up $50,000 to $100,000 while also wanting to make sure the property is turnkey, which comes with its challenges of getting raked over the coals by a contractor.
I've been there, done that. Yep.
I think that this creates a little bit more of a polished strategy for an individual taking less financial risk out in the market on a deal that's more fluid in transaction. You could get a sale in 2 weeks after turnkey, opposed to the inherent complications of selling a residential property. There's a lot of benefits to manufactured housing and why that's a great option for an investor who's in traditional some fix and flips or whatever, and maybe want to branch out into buying and selling mobile homes and having a verifiable exit strategy. We talked a little bit about the things that people would gain within an education program.
Oh, absolutely. So, I mean, just by going through the training program, you're going to gain so much knowledge on how to help people. First of all, we're all investors. We all want to make money. But at the end of the day, like I saw your testimonials, I've worked with you the last couple of years. You've created so many homeowners while doing very, very well financially. So, going through the training by step, which from what I understand, I haven't seen anything on the marketplace like this. This is going to be the first of its kind where we have a low-cost manufactured housing training where we're going step by step from A to Z. So this is groundbreaking stuff. This really is.
I mean, anywhere from starting the business for success, getting your EIN, figuring out why a park makes sense financially in a specific area, what the rehab could estimate to be,
yes,
and things of that nature. Those are all integral items in creating a successful buy and sell as an investment strategy. You know, those are highly valuable, and again, giving away some gems,
yes,
for sure.
Right.
Sean's obviously been well versed in different areas of real estate and transactions. Opposed to traditional real estate investment strategies, why would an individual walk away maybe from a more sexy strategy and investing in mobile homes? That's not a big super appeal on paper.
Right, you're right.
But why is that a smart decision for a savvy individual? You know, is it the returns? Is it the emotional satisfaction? Is it the... You know, what would you have to say in context to that?
So right now, a lot of people don't focus on the manufactured housing, so I think it's really overlooked. Some of these single family operators, they want to do volume, and you can't. In manufactured housing, you can really do volume. I mean, there's so many mobile home parks here in Maricopa County, Pinal County. It's how many do we have now? How many are mobile home parks?
I think it's 10% of housing is mobile homes here in Arizona.
Okay.
Which is a lot.
Yeah, that's a ton. So you can actually create volume, and it's a scalability. Further than that, of course, this comes with a lot of profit, and they're also, again, you're helping homeowners, and that's what Americans want. No matter what, you want a place to live that's going to be affordable, and right now, it's not affordable. So
absolutely.
Yeah. So other than manufactured housing, affordable housing, I mean, it's really gonna help people here in Maricopa County and Pinal County as well. So I would tell anyone, you know, get on board right away, because this is something that is being overlooked, and now's the time to enter.
Super overlooked. Get a lot of side eye when you say, hey, we're buying and flipping mobile homes.
Yes.
But listen, in the current economic environment of where residential property is and how unaffordable rental rates are, what better way to get into an asset class that is the last frontier of affordable housing in the country? And with the state of emergency and low-cost housing, the unaffordability in residential real estate pricing and rental rates, the sliding interest rates in commercial investment loans, this is a great way to hedge the market outside of residential real estate and the stock market, being real estate centric.
Absolutely.
You know, creating a homeowner.
Yes.
And possibly getting 100% on your money. Oh,
yeah, right. Yeah. Yes.
Make 100% flip on a manufactured
Absolutely.
home. You bought it for 10, you put 20 into it, and you sold it for 60,000.
Exactly.
Those deals come across the table in a market that not all that many people are venturing into at the end of the day.
Yes.
When everyone else is saying they're in real estate and they buy and sell homes and they're in long-term investment strategies in a non-competitive arena with a wide door of opportunity, and one of the largest needs in the country is affordable housing.
Right.
In the footsteps of Warren Buffett, who owns Clayton and Cavco, the two largest manufacturers of mobile homes. Not only that, but also piggybacking that with the real estate note program that creates a easier exit strategy. On top of having a little bit more concrete idea of pricing in a certain market, you know, those are all super golden nuggets. And that's why an individual that may be watching here today should take the leap of faith into an education program like this.
No, absolutely. Especially on the note side of things. We all know, we hear it all the time, Social Security is going away. Retirement, I don't know if anybody's gonna ever retire. So if we can, you know, get you to that place, we go through our training program and start buying and start creating your own notes and keeping or selling these notes, that's your retirement. I mean, the returns are astronomical. We can't wait to show you these. They're unbelievable returns. But it's to me, for a lot of people who have the capital, it's a godsend, because what else is there in this day and age to get a return on your money like this? I don't know of anything.
I mean, I think the national average on a long-term investment strategy of buying a single-family property, renting it out, using a management company, excluding appreciation is like 5%.
Right, yes.
You know, are you really creating a financial freedom program at a 5% return strategy? You're losing 5% to inflation.
Yep.
And to try and feel comfortable in a strategy when knowing that it's either going to cash flow negative in your market, or, we just saw the biggest appreciation boost in our recent history.
Yes, right.
So where is an individual to go in the market?
Yeah, exactly.
Is they going to listen to the real estate agent that says date the rate and buy the house?
Right,
Are we going to, listen to the management company that's going to rake you over the coals for their fees, and their fees change next year too?
Oh, absolutely.
This creates a much more controllable asset that's not highly competitive in a tried and true market that we've been venturing into for the past 5 to 8 years, depending on when you look at what kind of transactions we were doing. This is it, people.
Yeah.
Mobile homes and manufactured housing is no longer trailer park boys.
No.
There's people, hardworking Americans and retirees that are now considering this a more palatable primary residence.
Yes.
Not only here in the local market of Arizona, but I'm seeing it, in Florida and California and multiple other markets. You can buy this program and start creating your road to financial freedom that's actually attainable.
Absolutely.
You don't have to have $250,000 to start flipping mobile homes.
Not at all.
Contrary to popular belief. We're acquiring homes again from $5,000 to $30,000, and sometimes we sell them as is, and most of the time we're putting some refurbish into them because that's where the strategy is coming from.
Absolutely.
Those are all big ticket items, especially when an individual maybe had paid for 10 different education programs. And an individual just took their money.
Yeah, right.
They may have provided them a lot of value, but what did you go out and do, with that information? Was it actually approachable, the information, to start conducting, a successful strategy? Or, did you go in with not enough money or whatever?
Absolutely.
We're seeing that too.
Right. And kind of caveat that everyone's looking at the same asset, which is single family homes. Absolutely. I mean, you see your HGTVs, your all those programs. Hey, I won't name the personalities, but everyone's going out there doing the exact same thing. This is overlooked. In my personal opinion, go where everyone's not looking. Take it right, wherever taking it left. That's really how you win, and that's why you guys are so successful. You guys came on the scene 8 years ago, and you've probably done over 100 transactions. I don't know how many transactions you've done, but they look the same as single family homes. When someone goes in there, countertops, cabinets, bathrooms, it's the same product. It's just a different animal. So,
absolutely.
And to me, it's the best way for even new investors to get in the game with our training, because again, to find a property, below market, find it, rehab it, wait for it to sell in today's rate environment, you might as well go to Vegas. So it's just, which I know you do often, but so manufactured housing to me is just a phenomenal way to to acquire wealth.
Yeah, no, 100%. It's definitely a unique strategy, and it's a unique opportunity because of where the market is, as well as, like I said, the non-competitive nature of it. Talked to Adrian Smoot recently, and he's educating people as well in buying and selling mobile homes. There's a new frontier of thought towards manufactured housing, as we've seen the institutions now are buying mobile home parks. The whole parks as long-term, 50-year, tried and true cash flow.
Absolutely.
And they're paying high equity multiples, buying at like 5% cap rates. That just goes to show the long-term model behind mobile homes. where historically it was more of a transient environment.
Right.
Now people are living full time in these homes, and they're fulfilling 20-year life cycles.
Absolutely.
In either an all age or 55 and older community.
We've seen it here,
and
yes.
What great way, and specifically 55 and older to hedge, additionally within mobile homes, because they're on guaranteed income and a pension and things of that nature. Creates that more secure, long-term passive cash flow in the note strategy of acquiring that home, successfully rehabbing it, selling it to a qualified buyer, and originating a seller carry note. I mean, there's all kinds of note education platforms out there, but to additionally include the manufactured housing unit and create a note on that home outside residential real estate, you're double dipping on your strategy, and could refer people to all kinds of strictly note investment education platforms. But to have this additional asset in your back pocket, in addition with the successful buy and sell of the home, right, and then originating the note for a 10 to 20 year strategy, that's, I think, the bridge where no one's maybe seen any education behind a strategy like that.
Right.
And why is that such a golden nugget piece? Because obviously, you're really limiting your success in a strategy when you buy and sell and flip, right?
Yep.
Because every heavy hitter, wealthy investment individual says it's always in the buy and hold, right? Having the long money is tough to find, right? But to be able to set up a strategy where you're not only making money on the flip, but now you're creating a long-term financial freedom component behind this successful control of the asset. You made sure it's a quality, long-term, risk-mitigated program. That's never been seen before, I think.
Never. And you know what? The training is going to teach you all that too. It's going to go from, like I said, I keep saying, A to Z. When I got started, I just kind of went to the wind and I just kind of tried to figure it out. Boy, was that a mistake. I lost a lot of money with contractors not finding the right properties. I never had a training manual to teach me step by step. I went through trainings eventually, but they weren't comprehensive and concise. Our training is going to be step by step by step by step to get you to the end result. So, I mean, it's going to be remarkable. Plus, we're in an industry that people are not really looking at, which is unbelievable. I can't believe I can't believe it. But it's just, I'm excited about training. It's going to be great, because you can actually go through the training and understand how to get from A to Z, and that's going to cut down a lot of time and a lot of money.
Yeah, no, 100%. And they get access to documents.
Yes.
They get access to, the processes and, all the above. So that'll be rolling out here soon. There's no reveal date quite yet, but Sean Gibson is here today to help us introduce the education and training program behind Mobile Mailbox Money and Win Mobile Homes, the prolific dealer of manufactured housing here in Arizona. We've bought, sold, remodeled 250 manufactured homes in our local market. We've helped 100 lifetime renters become homeowners through seller carry finance platform, and it's truly an emotional satisfaction in what we do. And obviously, we're all here to make money at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
But man, what an awesome feeling to create a homeowner. The individual may have cried at closing, and you're making a smashing return in a highly needed market to the most underserved individuals in this country. It's actually fantastic. So
absolutely.
We appreciate having you here today, Sean.
Thank you very much, yes.
We'll close it out here.
Yes.
If you could, just tell people maybe where to follow you, or, how they can reach out to you.
Sure, absolutely. So I'm on Instagram and Facebook, but of course you can go to Mobile Mailbox Money or winmobilehomes.com. And I'm just really excited for the training. I hope you all get involved because this is an opportunity like no other. I'm really, really excited. This is a great opportunity, of course, to make a lot of money, but also to help homeowners as well, too. So, yeah.
Bam, bam, bam.
Bam, bam.
That's Sean Gibson. Appreciate having you here today.
Thanks so much. All right. Thank you.